Imagine standing in the sweltering heat of August 1963. You are one of 250,000 souls gathered at the Lincoln Memorial. The air is thick with tension, but even thicker with hope. Then a man steps to the podium. He doesn't just speak. He sings a vision of a future that seemed impossible. I have a dream. 4 words that didn't just rattle the windows of the White House. They shattered the foundations of systemic inequality forever. Today, we aren't just looking back at history. We are looking at a masterclass in human spirit. We are looking at the speech that proved words are more powerful than weapons. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a scholar, a minister, and a revolutionary. But on that day, he was an architect. He was drawing the blueprints for a new America. Why does this speech still trend today? Why does it still get millions of views across every platform? Because it addresses the universal human hunger for justice. It blends the themes of equality and hope into a rhythmic cadence that mimics the heartbeat of humanity. When King spoke, he wasn't just talking to the people in front of him. He was talking to you. He was talking to me. He was talking to the generations yet unborn. He understood that to change a mind, you must first move a heart. He used vivid emotional imagery, comparing the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. This contrast is what makes the speech so visually powerful for a video creator. At the heart of the speech lies the most quoted phrase in the English language. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Think about the depth of that statement. It is a universal meritocracy. It is the ultimate motivational goal. It tells us that our external shell, our race, our background, our status, is irrelevant. What matters is the fire inside. What matters is who you are when no one is watching. King was challenging the status quo. He was confronting systemic inequality not with anger, but with a superior vision. This is a lesson for every entrepreneur, every student, and every dreamer. You don't win by attacking the old. You win by building the new so beautifully that everyone wants to live there. Scholars call it anaphora, the repetition of a phrase at the beginning of sentences. Let freedom ring. I have a dream. Now is the time. This repetition creates a musical quality. It builds momentum like a freight train. It sweeps the audience off their feet. In your life, your dream needs this kind of repetition. You must tell yourself your vision over and over until it becomes your reality. King used the check metaphor, stating that America had given the black population a bad check that had come back marked insufficient funds, but he refused to believe that the Bank of Justice was bankrupt. That is the definition of a motivational icon. Someone who sees a closed door and insists it's just waiting to be unlocked. Let us listen to the echoes of his words. Go back to Mississippi, go back to Alabama, go back to South Carolina, go back to Georgia, go back to Louisiana, go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow this situation can and will be changed. He was telling them that the struggle is real, but the victory is certain. He called for a racially just society, not through a lens of revenge, but through a lens of brotherhood. He envisioned a day when the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is a vision of unity that transcends any single religion or group. It is a call for the collective human soul to rise. The March on Washington wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Today, the dream is in your hands. Are you judging people by the content of their character? Are you working to build a sunlit path in your own community? Motivation without action is just a daydream. Dr. King gave his life for this vision. The least we can do is live our lives in a way that honors it. Whether you are in the USA or anywhere across the globe, the message remains the same. Justice is not a gift, it is a responsibility. When you leave this video, don't just carry a quote, carry a conviction. Be the person who chooses character over color. Be the person who chooses hope over hate. Because as long as one person has a dream, the dream is alive.